Good morning, everybody. Oh, I didn't hear the chime. I don't know what it's connected to. Shit. Hopefully it's working, but it's not windy, so we should be able to get away with this. Alright, we're getting out here a little bit after, like 20 after 5 here for a quick little potty run. I had to quit editing photos. The video will have to wait till I get home. And it is 6 to 2 today. I thought it was a short shift today, but no, it's a full, long shift. Now that I think about it, that's right, 2 o'clock was my exit time, because I figured if UPS was coming today, I'd be home just in time. Which, I don't know. It's still saying expected tomorrow, but it was in Carlisle, Pennsylvania yet last night. Or actually Saturday, so it should be here today. Let's hope. Alright, come on, let's walk. Well, I slept pretty good last night. Didn't really want to get up this morning. Tomorrow morning I don't have to, so... because now I close the next two after this. And, come on! She doesn't like the wet grass in the mornings. I don't normally care during like the day, but in the dark, they're definitely different. Come on, get... Yeah, she's literally fighting me to get in the grass. I need her to go potty so we can give him breakfast and I can go to work. I don't even know who I work with today. Maybe it's like yesterday and I don't work with anybody again. Wouldn't shock me much. Just have the manager going by himself. Come on, Priya, go pee-pees. Come on, baby. The only downside with running and the exercise is workout loves to interrupt your videos. But yeah, we had rain overnight. I don't know if it's supposed to rain more today, but still gonna, when we get home, I'm gonna have to make that judgment whether or not my package is out for delivery or whether or not we're gonna take the other car for gas and drop off the Goodwill stuff. Because, yeah. I might check that this morning and see where things are at. Oh, yeah. No, I did sleep pretty good last night. Just, like I said, just still didn't want to get up in the morning. Just went to bed around 10:30. Really need to get myself to bed about an hour earlier than that, but it's difficult because she just left for work, and then I wait for her to make sure she's home, or to work safe. So, yeah, it's like a little misting here right now. You can see it going by the lens. But nothing super bad. The 15 is still running in the window. I don't know how long I'm going to let it go. I'm hoping that we get a clear night before the moon starts to come back out and we get a really nice, clear, starry night. But I do have to worry about that one lamp because it's glaring in the lens. Alright, successful puppy walk, double boom booms. That's good. Everybody went potty, so now we can give them a little breakfast and put them in their crates. And I get to head to work. I did get myself an energy drink when I stopped back in yesterday before we went to the park because one associate's eyeglasses, she's showing them to me, and the screw in the arm was ready to fall out. I did not successfully get it to tighten up. I think it's stripped. I told her, it's like, you need a day off. You need to go Walmart. Just tell him Kurt sent you. So, but I think, well, she needs a new pair altogether. But hey, as long as the arm's not going to fall off, you lose that screw, and it's a spring-loaded one too. So, if I would have pulled that screw out, I'd have never got it back in with what equipment I have. I had to go out and get my tiny little Gerber dime. Try to squeeze the thing back together a little bit, but it still wouldn't put the screw in. I wonder if I would have put pressure on the screw itself. I don't know. Maybe next time I see her, I'll take one more look at it before. Because sometimes if you put some pressure on the screw, it might actually push it down in far enough for the threads to grab again. Alrighty, let's get these guys breakfast and get my happy ass to work. Alrighty, yeah, I definitely noticed a slight improvement in this car versus my car with placement with the front camera. The hat's probably not helping. Put it on just so I didn't get my head wet. Oh yeah. Yeah, so I did check UPS. It's still showing in Carlisle, but I mean that can snap real fast with all of a sudden it's like, here. Fingers crossed. So, unlike what I did with this phone, this one here was completely copied from my 16 Pro Max, which I've done the last 2 years because there's so many apps And to try to remember everything and download it and set it up, it's just a real pain in the butt. The problem with that being is whatever my picture count was on the last phone is where this one starts off with. It doesn't start off at like image 1. So to get a real idea of what this camera is actually taking pictures or videos, I really have no clue. But it's been a lot because the Pocket has been sitting at home, chilling with its brand new set of mics, doing nothing. Yeah. It's a convenient thing. I have the phone on me. Now this is working. So, wind yesterday, there was one clip that was pretty blown out. Right before I left, I literally unplugged and shut down the computer. I am giving the MacBook a day of rest, because now it's telling me that the TV cannot run the frame rate, which it can. I for some reason it's switching my display around, and I keep having to adjust it. I don't understand why. It was working fine for the longest time there, and now all of a sudden it's giving me some issues. But well, I got 2 people this morning, hopefully, which makes up for not having anybody yesterday. So I'll have someone do cooler and meats, and then get on the dry freight, and we don't have our training store manager today, and the assistant manager from Montoursville that we were training is coming back over tonight to close. I don't understand what is going on, but I guess it's out of my pay grade why we're stealing people from another store that doesn't have people either. So, I don't know. Maybe our store manager's going over there to train? Yeah, apparently. Good afternoon, everybody. We've got misting going on right now. I don't know if I feel like taking the other car for fuel today. Might wait to make one more trip and then fill it. Be more worthwhile. Really? Do you want to use the whole parking lot, lady? Hey, time to go home. That was a long day. We got done with truck so early that got my break at like 8:35, and I was starving. I had to grab myself a little thing of cheese cubes. I'm not starving no more. But I am going to have to make something for dinner tonight, because we ain't got nothing made. I eat on leftovers. Try to get the puppies out, but they're going to be quick little walks because of the rain. So, are you going to go? Okay, don't go. I am going. You can sit there at the light all day long if you'd like to. Big ass RV. It's a short one, but it's a monster short one. Jeez. Doesn't know how to turn it, apparently. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it rained quite a bit this morning, and then it's just been like a on and off mist throughout the afternoon. I'm really curious when I finally do shut the 15 down and see that time lapse. This is going to be days worth. I'm trying to figure out how long to let it run. What day was I off? Saturday? No. Friday. I don't remember. Whatever day I was off is the day I fired it up. So, it's been going ever since. Like I said, I want to get a night sky in there somewhere, a clear one, but that's not going to be today. I keep forgetting that this controls the start and stop. Of course, I had music playing. That's why I had like a dead clip there, because it was like I went to stop the music, but it started the recording, but it doesn't stop the music then. So, sorry guys, I'm tired. I did sleep last night, but that's still early getting up. Home sweet home, puppies again. Yeah, this is all we're doing today. I was having a hard time staying awake driving home. Long 8-minute ride. Glad I don't have to travel further. All right, get these guys out to go potty, give them a little treat, and then nap time. Then I'm gonna get up here in a little bit and get the rest of the photos, and get the video exporting. Hi, baby. What are you doing? She goes, ooh, this is new, Dad. Yes, Daddy. Daddy confiscated a new hoodie. A new work jacket. What are you thinking, turd? Because I think it's moist out here, Dad. I don't like it. Ooh, we're getting major changing going on down here. It ain't gonna last long. It is not going to. It's gonna be 1 second it's green, 1 second it's color, next second it's bare. I can just feel that happening this year. Yeah, the one thing I need to speak with Mr. Baker about is some of my photos, and it doesn't matter if I turn HDR on in Lightroom or turn it off, they've got like this rainbow of colors in the image. I don't know what's causing that, but it's ruining some of my shots. Some of them I was able to crop it out. Other ones I had it cropped in so far, and it's like the bottom with the trees. And I'm gonna ask him what's causing that issue, because it's frustrating. And I've seen it with the native camera app as well, so I don't know. Honestly, the one nice thing about having a secondary app is I don't have to leave my camera modes. It's not, I guess it's not that big of a deal. I don't know. Mike didn't really get a chance to look at him. He was tired last night after 37 hours, 3 days. So he said he'd talk to me tonight. Maybe he'll get a chance to look at him. But we shall see. I don't think I have that many more to go, but I just running out of time, and I needed to get these guys out this morning. So yeah, that one's kind of dropping a lot too right now. A little bit on this side. Yeah, this is the colors I'm loving. Like it's the red and orange. And this one down here is usually the latest one to start changing. But this one's super fast when it does it. It's like, it'll be this way, and then it'll be colorful one day, and next day it's got no leaves whatsoever. This is the angle for that tree. Yeah. Good evening, everybody. It is a little after, it's 5:30. 5:30. Just got done watching the movie Unstoppable with Chris Pine and Denzel Washington. Runaway Train. It's actually a true story. How much of it's factual in the movie, I don't know. It was actually in Pennsylvania. It happened, I think in the 90s, maybe 2000s. I don't exactly know when it supposedly happened. That might have been 2008 now that I think about it. I'll have to look back. Anywho, so last 2 days I've gotten to work. I opened my AirPods after being on the charger all night long, and my AirPods are at 80%. Optimized charging is turned on. I turned that shit off. I want them at 100%. Because 80%, they only last about 6 hours of my shift. So I have to switch over to the other ear. I try to go back and forth between them anyway because I want the batteries to each get used. But I want the damn things to be 100% charged. I don't want this crappy half-charge crap. Well, 3/4 charged. That's stupid. Granted, I'm using them more and I'm charging them more, but still, I don't have to charge them every night. But because I'm using them for a microphone, I have been. And I'm using them at work way more than I've ever done before. And I'll tell you what, they have improved I want to say the imitation of bass. Because obviously little AirPods don't really have a whole lot of bass. But whatever they've done inside them gives you the feeling that they do. All right, getting little turd for a walk here. Yes, you're little turd. He goes, oh, that's rude. I figured to try to do individuals. Priya's like looking at me like, but I want to go too, Dad. But I want to try to give them separate walks so they can each get a little freedom, get the 25-foot line, because it's been a hot minute since they've gone on their own anymore. Lately, a lot of the walks have been together. So, and we close tomorrow night, so we don't have to worry about getting up at butt crack of dawn to go out in the rain and take a walk in the morning. But we will be getting up, and obviously I'm a little pissed, to be honest with you, that the phone did not come today, because it has been sitting in Carlisle, Pennsylvania since Saturday. Asinine. There's no reason it was not here and delivered today. Now, the only silver lining is it's saying that it's should be here by 7, not 8, which means it might be on the 10:30 in the morning truck because it is a 2-day guaranteed shipment. So hopefully that is the case. If not, it is what it is. I don't want to worry her that she's going to have to sign for something, because then she won't be able to sleep. And she'll be pissed off that I got another phone. But in reality, I'm not paying for it. Alrighty, well, I did put the watch back in the other side, and we are very close. 9.24, I think, is what I need, and I'm at 9.18 now. How I didn't get this at work doing curbside, I don't know. Every tenant that drives by is like waving at me. I'm like, okay. Now, granted, the one guy lives right down from us. Patty lives across from us. Well, Eric and Patty. And then Joe. So 3 people that I do actually kind of talk to here and there. They still have some brown muck running out from back here. I don't know if they're doing something with the drainage in the back of the building here, because all of a sudden, like, water just started flowing the other day and it hadn't been raining. So I wonder if they're not maybe getting the drainage working, which that is understandable. I can understand when you want that to work. However, it coming down through here in the wintertime and coming across creates a nice little ice path, which looks cool on film. It just sucks trying to cross it on foot. After a little, I really didn't nap. Kind of watched the movie. I closed my eyes for a minute, then I'd open them back up. So I really didn't take a nap, which is probably good. That way I'll be able to sleep tonight. But I did finally finish editing the photos. And like I said, I had some of them that had that little rainbowish thing at the bottom of them. I don't know what that's all about. So this had to only be for the water company. I don't think anything else is really going on. But it's weird. These barriers were put in too. I don't know. I thought maybe they were gonna like actually blockade, but they can't really, because FedEx and UPS and all these guys need to come and do deliveries here. So I don't know what they're doing. But anyhow, I still see tenants out here driving across the parking lot. Right now, I mean, unless they have cameras set up, they're never gonna know you do it after hours. I mean, yep, speaking of the devil. And they make a right turn. You go get them. I love it when things like that happen, when you're saying it and it's happening as you're saying it. But it's 5:30 at night. I think they're all out of here. It could be one of those issues where it's like a safety concern for people's vehicles and or people, but I don't know. I don't know. They just don't like people driving on it. Well, you had a Dollar General put in, and you really think people are going to go back out on that road and come around? I wouldn't. Yeah, so the video is exporting now. Like I said earlier, the Mac got the entire day off, unplugged and shut down, and got a chance to take a nice deep breath. I haven't even hooked it back to the TV as of yet. I was actually using the Apple TV, which 17,000 hours in walking workouts. Work buddy just interrupted my walk again. I don't even remember what the hell I was talking about now. All of a sudden it stopped and I'm listening to it, and that number seemed like an awful lot. The crazy part is what it's telling me I've walked in walking workouts. It's not giving me total walking for the month. It's only giving me when I'm actually running the workout thing, which I could do at work as an indoor walk, but then it would demise my battery daily. To be honest, is it bad? I had to go back and watch the clip and see what the hell I was talking about. So the Apple TV in my room is a 1080. It's not a 4K unit. And now that I have a 4K TV, because the projector was only 720, so it never mattered. At some point I want to upgrade it. I might check her TV and see if that's 4K, because if it's not, I'm going to swap them that way instead. But I think it is. All right, I just turned the Bassett on. I just want to I'm gonna watch it inflate once. I've never filmed it before. Is it laid down like Priya does too? It's funny. The one skull got moved. Eye just popped out. Thing's taking forever. Turned it on probably 20 seconds before we came out. Standing on up. Oh, that's about as fast as a basset hound gets up, too. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty accurate. Leaning this way a little bit. From the rain, I think. Give her a kick. There we go. That 1 foot, just like Priya, the 1 foot is not quite standing up. We have the real basset hound. 15 feet behind. You ready? Come on, let's walkie walk. Of course, the line's right down the center line of your face. You can't save that shot. Alrighty, everybody. I think I'm gonna call it a night. I don't see anything interesting really happening. I'm probably just gonna make some buttered pasta for dinner since I need to make something to eat and I'm hungry, which means I gotta wait for it to cook, which sucks. I hate cooking because I'm hungry when I do it and I want to eat now. So there's nothing to throw in the microwave. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the morning. Like I said, it's a closing shift and I thought I was off Wednesday. I am not off till Thursday. So I close tomorrow and Wednesday and then I'm off Thursday and Sunday? Did I get a Sunday off? Doesn't matter because Mike's working at the park. So, of course, the month of November, I finally get a Sunday off and Mike's not available because of, October for the Halloween thing for Knobles. So, I will catch you in the morning. Thanks for watching. Have a good night and stay safe.